What a choppy entrance. Today's episode of Carnal Poetry is actually brought to you by a poem that I myself have authored. But the reason I decided to publish it in this format is actually a little not embarrassing, but a little revealing. I was in the Discord chatting with one of the guys who actually joined up in there, and he said, if I wanted to get more likes, if I wanted to get more viewers, I had to start an internet fight. And one of the people that he listed off was the men going their own way, the MGTOWs, and the starting a fight with the incels. And I thought about it, and I had a chuckle about it. It would make some good spicy material, but um, I didn't want to do that because here's my reasoning. I know several men who have gone their own way. And those that I've actually met in real life and those that I know even online that I have met in real life, um, they don't fit the incel stereotype. And the truth behind these men and the why they do the things they do is something that I myself have personally experienced. And this poem is about those experiences. It's about that dynamic about why men go their own way. And the title of this work is The Dilemma. Now, it's called The Dilemma for a reason. It's a dilemma because it's not something that you can just wave a wand at and instantly solve. It's not something that you can just wish away. And as you go through as you understand, as the dilemma unfolds through the eye of the protagonist, you will hopefully have an understanding of the situation that most of those men who have gone their own way are actually going through themselves. So that's the background. This is an ode to the men going their own way and those women who have to deal with them. So here we go. I love the curve of your lips that rises to your cheeks when we lean in close and engage in playful speech. But I hate the way you laugh, dark temptation rolling off your tongue. It runs my blood from hot to cold. It reminds me of all that can go wrong. I love the shape of your thigh and the curve on your chest. I love the way you dance and how you look inside that dress. But I hate the way you press, the way your body just says yes. It's too soon to love the way you moan. I hate our hands when we're alone. Because I've done it all before, and I just can't take it anymore. Same story with a different girl, a pattern I cannot ignore. I love the pleasure of your touch. I hate you're just another score. I love having your trust and learning all of your tricks. I love listening to your secrets. I love knowing what makes you tick. But I hate your stupidity. I hate the fact that you would choose me over guys who were once just like me, clueless and honest, yet full of chivalry. But I love the things I learned. I love the things you forced me to see, the crude paths to your affection, the truth behind your carnality. Because I hated feeling lost and unable to satisfy your needs. I hated approaching you confused like a chump on his knees. I've done it all before, and I just can't take it anymore. The same story with a different girl, a pattern I cannot ignore. I love to find that monster in your eyes. I hate that it holds no more surprise. I love that curve on your lips that rises to your cheeks when we lean in close and engaged in playful speech. But I hate what comes next. Lagging, stuck in that awkward scene. I hate being stuck between what I know and who I'm trying to be. Because I love that beast inside and how he howls from within. I love the hunger he tries to hide behind that toothy, wolfish grin. But I hate that snarling rage, that twisting emptiness inside. I hate that feeling of being caged, always fed, yet cruelly unsatisfied. I can have something more, something better than this fix. I feel my soul aching to soar and be done with these cheap tricks. I love this hope I have found inside. I hate wondering if you're a ditz. I love the buzz of suspense, this chance for something new, the slight tease of romance. I love this gentle change of view. But I hate this awful chance. I hate accepting the probability. I hate feeling my mind ready to snap shut if you're not what you pretend to be. I love this excitement, the, the tingle of static in the air. I'm impressed by the sparks in your eyes. I love what you did with your hair. But after having seen what I've seen, I still hate knowing what I know. If I catch a whiff of the unclean, my brain will just not let it go. No, no. I've found something more, something better than the fix. My soul has started to soar, and I am done with those cheap tricks. I love the feeling of starting refreshed. I hate looking back with all that regret. I promise to love the curve of your lips that rises warmly to your cheeks when we lean in real close and engage in playful speech. But I just might hate the way you laugh, that old familiar telltale song. It will blur my vision and boil my blood. It will remind me of all that can go wrong. Conclusion. That's a little heavy, and it's not fair. It's not right, and it's not pleasant, and it's a trap. But it is reality for so many men today seeking something different, seeking something good, and I see it every day with men, especially those on the right, looking for a good woman, a good mate, and we keep falling into the same routine because there is a delicate balance between the allure and the seduction and then the mind numbing, meaningless degeneracy that is so rampant in the dating scene today. And that's why men go their own way. And the real hope for these men is not that they're wrong. They're not wrong. The reason that they got to the point that they are is because at first they had a sincere love for women and wanted to satisfy them and wanted to get to know them. However, in that journey, you learn some things that you're better off not knowing. We are no longer a society that values innocence and fidelity in our relationships, and that is something that is wrecking a heavy toll on us emotionally and physically. And my hope is that anyone listening to this will inspire to be one of those people who solve the dilemma rather than being a part of it. Whether you're a man who realizes that he needs to be more kind to the woman he's dating, or whether you're a woman realizing, hey, I need to stop playing the games I used to play. I need to get ready and become worthy of being a housewife. I need to be ready to become a man who is responsible for a household. And I have no easy answers. When I found my wife, that was luck. I got lucky. I have nothing in way of advice, in way of instruction. I can only tell you what it was for me and how it is for most of the men who have gone their own way today. And that's it. That is the dilemma. And I thank you for staying along with me. Hope this finds you well, guys. Stay carnal.